Hi, people. You're try switching cameras. Bead mat only. The picture in picture, then the webcam only. Hello. How's everybody doing today? Let's see. I need thread. Oh, darn. I have to go downstairs and get thread. What I need to do is have a sign that says "Be right back." I wonder if I could make one. I may be able to make one. Ooh, I can make a new one. Okay. I'm gonna make an image that says "Be right back" for when I have to step away during class, which I'm sure is possible tomorrow because I will have all 3 children at home, and though I will have help with Jack and Adelia, Estella should be sleeping. If she wakes up, though, I might have to go get her. So I'm going to make a little file that says "Be right back." I wonder if while I'm doing this, if you can see my bead mat still. Oh, you can. You can see me. Okay. I'm working on my computer right now, so I'm not paying attention to the chat or the bead mat. I'm making this image that says "Be right back." Alright, let's see if I can get this set up now. Scene 2, image. Okay, cool. So, I'm going downstairs to get thread. I'll be right back. Oh no. Alright, I'm back. Now I have to find my scissors. Okay. Alright, I am back. I have my thread. I'm just using Nymo for my samples because I have a lot of it. So why not? With bead embroidery, I don't really care what thread I'm using, honestly. I feel like most threads do fine for bead embroidery. Alright, so I'm gonna anchor my thread. Oh, hi, Enya. What is the project you're beading tomorrow? So, oh, I probably should have that with me. It's gonna be this, and I will run downstairs and get that as well. My workspace is in the basement, and it's gonna be this project. Where I'm doing this is up at the kitchen table because my dark basement workspace is unfinished, and not very nice looking and very dark. So this is a much better space to do that. So I will be right back. I will go get the sample to show you. Okay, I'm back. This is the project we're going to be working on tomorrow. So it's this main part is bead embroidery, the pendant, and then this rope is tubular netting. And I'll show you on the bead mat as well. Colors are a little saturated on the bead mat because I made a filter to increase the saturation of the colors because I thought it would look better. Right, looking at it right now though, it looks a little too oversaturated. So I'm going to see if I can change that. I might not be able to change it while I'm live streaming though. Yeah, no, I can't change it while I'm live streaming, so I will change that for tomorrow. Excuse me. Alright, so I'm just working on my samples, and actually this is part of what I'm going to be teaching tomorrow. Well, no, do you still want them to move? Hold on a second, my daughter's asking me a question. I'm not going to put him outside, sweetie. If he wants to lay down, he can... No, he's just going to sleep. Okay, well, we can have him move. I have to move the cat for my daughter. She's getting really upset. I don't know, we'll see. Alright. Okay, if he comes down, Adelia, I'll put him somewhere else, okay? I know you don't want him next to you. Alright, so I'm going to anchor this thread. Anchoring thread for bead embroidery, I usually just stitch back and forth a few times. Okay, I have to fix my bead mat setup because this thread keeps catching on the side of my bead case. Alright. And then I like to just hold this in place while I start doing the 2-bead back stitch. So I picked up 2 beads on my needle. I'm going to stitch down away from where my thread is coming out, about 2 beads width away, down through the non-woven, and then up through the non-woven just before the first bead. I'm going to try to sharpen this up so you can see. So my needle's coming up just before that first bead, and I'm stitching away from me. And then I'm going to stitch through those 2 beads that I added. Easier said than done while I'm trying to bead around this camera. I think I can adjust this so that it's not so much in my way. Here we go, that's a little better. Refocus. There. Another 2 beads. I'm stitching down about 2 beads away. And then up through the base, about 3 beads back. And then through the 3 beads. I'll just repeat that all the way around. Holding this cabochon firmly in place. And you can glue it down or tape it down. There's no reason why you can't do that if you want to. I just, for some reason, I didn't really want to do anything to the back of this cabochon. It's just pretty and it's... Don't worry, honey. Maybe he'll go in his box. I'm talking to my daughter, Adelia. She is not happy that the cat is near her. Okay, sweetie. Well, just let him do his thing. And if he comes near you, then I'll take care of it. I thought you liked the cat, but I guess not. The baby really likes the cat. Let's see if we have any people actually watching. Oh, 4. Cool. I'll probably be talking a little more tomorrow while I'm teaching. Right now I'm just kind of messing around, trying to figure out my video settings and give it a little test run. Then watch the video to see anything I might want to improve upon. And right now I'm just setting up also a sample that I'm going to use for class tomorrow. I need to have my samples set up in different stages of finishing so that I can, you know, like a cooking show, I can put one down and pick up the next one and it's magically a few steps further so that I can show you different techniques. So everyone who follows along tomorrow, you won't be finishing the project during the 2 hours that we have. And if you're beading along, I'll be jumping ahead a little bit, but hopefully just by having the video of me doing the different steps, by the time you get to those further along steps, you'll know what you're doing. I have to take care of the cat because he's near my daughter again. I will be right back. I have to take care of the cat for a minute. Oh, she doesn't want you. You have to find another spot. Do you want to just keep the water near you so you spray him every time he goes near you? Okay. Next time he goes near you, just spray him, okay? Oh, he's meowing. Alright, I'm back. Back. Sorry about that. It's a busy house. We have 6 people watching. Lost 2 when I had to put up that Be Right Back screen, but unfortunately that's just kind of how it's going to go. In a house with a toddler, a special needs teenager, and a baby. It's a little busy. But I hope that that's not going to affect your learning experience all that much. And by the way, if you're watching right now, please feel free to say hi in the chat. Hello, everybody. This is my experimenting with how I'm supposed to talk into the green light on my laptop because I'm not used to looking at that light. So hello, everybody. Say hi in the chat function, or don't if you don't want to. I'm gonna keep stitching this and describing what I'm doing, and this is similar to what's going to be happening tomorrow in class. I won't be able to see any of you, unfortunately, which is the main downfall to using YouTube. We're going to see how this goes, and next class that I do, I might see how it goes with Zoom, which I've been hearing a lot about and tried a little bit. My son has just started a class for his AAC device, to practice using his AAC device with other kids in a sort of social setting using the Zoom software so he can see his friends and they can see him and he can see the teacher. So it seems pretty cool. Seems like it's a really good thing to be able to figure out how to use. I would like to be able to see all your faces while I'm teaching class. The only other downfall to that would be that then I have to limit how many people take the class at one time, so I might have to have multiple sessions, something like that. It would get just a little too confusing, I think, if there were more than, I don't know, 20 or so people. It's hard to imagine having upwards of 100 or so people like we're going to have for this class in a Zoom meeting where you can see everybody's face and hear everybody. It might get a little overwhelming. I'm not sure. I haven't done it before, so I'm not really sure how it would work. Someone's talking. Oh, hi, Jay. Thank you. Jay is saying it looks good so far. I appreciate that. It's all a big experiment. Just trying to figure out how to do this. Figure out the best settings and the best way to talk about and show the different parts of the project. But yeah, I'm just doing 2-lead backstitch. Really, it's not a very exciting thing to watch, if you really think about it. Kind of like watching paint dry, if you're just watching someone bead. When I'm working on a big project and I know I'm going to be beading for a long time, which for me is more than 15 minutes, I'm usually listening to music or to podcasts on my earbuds because I have to have some additional sort of mental stimulation. And I find that listening to podcasts especially helps me just kind of zone out and be able to do the beading, but have my mind be occupied with something else. Hey, Nancy. Oh, thank you. So just to let you know the software that I'm using to be able to do that. Jill, it's okay if he makes noise. My son's coming out of the bathroom. He's making noise. It's okay. It's just friends, and I'm just like hanging out. It's okay if he makes noise.
Oh, okay.
Cool. It's just friends, and you guys are gonna see Jack for a second. Oh yeah. I'm using a software called OBS, which is an open source streaming software where you can set up different your webcam and other inputs, or play videos, or go to your screen, or show images. It's really cool, and it's totally free. And you set up the stream in your YouTube, and like just connect them, and then you get the thing. And Jack's here. It's PCA Jill.
There you go. I'm gonna put your glasses on.
Nancy said hi, Jack. Nancy Kane. Huh. So it's interesting. So you saw him, or maybe you heard him before you saw him, because there's a little bit of a lag between what I can see on my computer that I've just done and what's posting on YouTube. Huh?
He's just checking it out.
Oh, that's cool. Jack's checking out my setup. This is what Mom's gonna be doing tomorrow, bud, for 2 hours. Thanks. That's what I'm teaching. Nancy says hi, Jill.
Hey.
She's awesome. Did I tell you about the thing with the jujitsu? She's like a black belt, and is it
What?
jujitsu, Nancy?
That's so cool.
I forget what you have a black belt in. She's pretty awesome. Oh yes. It's nail cutting time for Jack. I have a question for anyone who's watching. Can you guys hear the Cat in the Hat cartoon playing in the background? Judo! It's judo, not jujitsu.
Oh,
sorry,
sweet.
Nancy. It's pretty badass. So I'm just 2-bead backstitching around this enamel cabochon made by my friend Sherry, whose business name is Cone 6 Designs. I'm doing 2 beads at a time. These are size 11 seed beads. They are Toho number 221, higher metallic bronze. I think it's higher metallic. It might just be metallic bronze. I'm just getting this set up for tomorrow so that when I'm actually teaching the class, this isn't the content. I'm not going to just sit here and stitch all my back stitch rows while people watch. I don't think that would be very fun to watch. Oh, Stella's awake. I've got her on the baby monitor. I'm gonna have to go get her. Do you guys want to see the baby? If the student has a problem, Nancy, yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking I could have them take a picture and email it to me, and I could be checking the emails on my phone while this is all working on my computer. Because otherwise, yeah, it's not going to be the same as being in class with someone and being able to check their work. So that's why I started with this easier project, and it's a free class and everything, just to kind of see how it goes. And the feedback is definitely an issue with this format. I think Zoom will be better for that issue, for people being able to show their work. So I'm gonna, sometimes the second camera showing you hides the beading. Oh, okay, thanks, Jay. Good call. I'll have to see where it's best to put the thing. And also I might just decide that I want to hide, it might be better to hide the picture of my face when I'm beading. Thank you for that feedback. Hi, Marby Beads. So, I'm gonna go get the baby because she's awake. If you guys want to say hi, see the baby for a minute. I'm gonna put on my Be Right Back screen and go get Estella. So hang out if you want to see her. Otherwise, that's gonna be pretty much the end of the beading till her dad gets home and I can start working second shift later. Yeah, you can watch the rest of it, honey. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. We are back. Look, who's that? Who's that on the camera? Your face on the left is good. Since you're stitching right-handed, I like seeing you. I think the students might as well. Oh, thanks, Nancy. That's good feedback. Maybe I'll just do that then. I'll put the camera on the left. I appreciate the help in getting this set up. Ugh. Oh. Say hi. Hi. You good girl. I gotta move these beads so she doesn't. Nancy says, hi, cutie. I think someone might need a diaper change. I didn't check before I rushed her out here. I gotta get my beads out of here because last time she was sitting in front of the camera with my beading mat, she just took it and threw it on the floor. Okay. Show your face definitely when you change the position. Okay, will do, Jay. Thank you. You can't see anybody, so you're like, who are you talking to? Who's that cute baby? Who's that cute baby, huh? Yeah. Let me say hi. Let me take this. Let me take this. She's very sweet. Let me take this. There.
Hi.
Hi. You're so cute. What do you think? Do you want to go? Oh, she wants to go watch the cartoon. Okay. Go ahead. And I'll check your ball after. She's walking away. It's crazy. She's been walking for about 4 months now. Okay, I'm gonna say bye to everybody. Go be a mom. And thank you for the feedback, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, Jay said hi too, Stelly. Bye. I'm trying to figure out how long I need to wait before I'm about. Okay, looks like I can end.